Who can be called a hero? There are 7 billion people in the world, but very rarely are people granted this unique title. To answer this question, we must first define what it means to be a hero. In the past, heroes were seen in a godly image for possessing inhuman physical and mental qualities. Hercules, for example, fits this description due to his unearthly strength and monumental feats as a warrior. However, heroes in our modern world are not defined by their godly attributes, but instead they are noted for their morality and willingness to help society. Martin Luther King Jr. and Mahatma Gandhi fought for peace and equality against their people's oppressors, making them heroic figures. Heroes of this magnitude come around once in a lifetime, leaving many people wondering if they can fit the standard. In our main case, we examine the heroic status of John McCain. Is he a war hero or a war criminal? Senator John McCain is one of those ambiguous cases where it is hard for him to be defined as a hero. His achievements do not reach the scale that MLK's or Gandhi's reached, and it is easy to argue against his heroism. It is argued that McCain is not a hero solely because he was captured during the Vietnam War, but his actions as a POW prove otherwise. He was beaten and starved, but would refuse to release crucial information even though it would have granted his freedom. Senator McCain can be defined as a hero because of his bravery and willingness to act for the benefit of the citizens of the United States of America at the cost of his own freedom. McCain took part in many unjustifiable actions that may prove his life to be quite unheroic. He headed a bombing run on factories in Vietnam that had a devastating effect on the civilian population. It is agreed in the modern world that these are considered war crimes, meaning McCain can easily be labeled as a criminal. Despite his questionably immoral decisions in the past, McCain seems set on creating a legacy for himself towards the end of his career that clearly represents his willingness to do what he believes is right. In a recent vote to repeal the Affordable Care Act, which would have left millions of Americans without proper health insurance, McCain entered the proceedings with this decision on whether the appeal would pass or not. He drew the attention of those in the room and raised his hand before swiftly bringing his thumb down, voting no against the unfair act. This action on McCain's behalf portrayed a message conveying that he will not stand idly by while millions of Americans are left stranded without proper care. At the end of the day, I truly believe John McCain should be considered a hero for his actions throughout his life. He always fought for the rights of his people, and similarly to MLK or Gandhi, he did not stay quiet when their freedoms were in danger. Heroes today are judged for their morality, how they hold themselves in public, and for their willingness to help others. Although it is argued that McCain's past actions can be deemed wrong, he has done a lot of good things such as enduring torture despite being given a way out and his willingness to correct his past mistakes. Despite his immoral behavior in Vietnam, his many heroic actions outweigh his few unheroic mistakes. The many factors that go into deciding who is a hero and who is not can make defining a hero very difficult. But if their heroic deeds greatly exceed the unheroic, then that person is undeniably a hero.